Someone double check.
I'm checking. Don't worry. It would appear. Yep, we're live.
All right. Well, hello, ladies and gents. We're back for. I was muting myself. I'm sorry. We're back with another league. It's not Echo though. It's a totally different league. You know the saying: when one league ends, another one starts right back up. And this one is called the Winter Series. It's ran by BBS Brenham himself. So essentially, what it is this will take us all the way up to the Daytona 500 of 2021 for NASCAR Cup Series itself, and it'll be us three commentating it, and the three is me, Trey, the best in here, Joe Rutkowski, the channel you're probably watching this on Joe Rut TV.
I would hope so.
And then we also have our third commentator, Eli Bright.
Hello.
First race of the season is at Las Vegas, the Big Money Gambler 200. It'll be a fun race to watch. So, Joe, give us a rundown on how this league works.
Yeah, so you know Echo? You know how Echo worked? Tell us all that out. It doesn't work like that. There's manual yellows. We're praying everyone is good enough to handle that, which I assume they are. Brendan recruited them himself. He knows them. He knows how they race, so they're good like that. So manual yellows, basically, if enough cars wreck in one yellow, a yellow will be called. It's not in-game yellows. They'll, obviously freeze the field. They'll race back to the line, freeze the field, run laps under caution, pit if they need, and then go back green. So there will be yellows for crashes, unlike what we saw in Echo. Just a little bit of a different scenario there. And that's really the biggest change in terms of between the two leagues.
All right. So you guys, like we said, first race. We've seen most of these guys race before in the Echo Racing League, if not all of them, actually. What do you guys expect here for this first ever race in the Winter Series?
Tim's the in-race report. I don't know. I don't trust that.
Nothing? You don't expect anything?
Well, I was waiting for Eli to talk. I wanted to let him talk.
Eli,
what?
Talk. I said, what do you expect for this first showing?
Should be a good race. It should be a lot of close battling. Hopefully no one goofs up in huge wrecks and we have to have 50 manual cautions. But if that happens, I guess we just sit here and wait.
Alright, Joe, how about you?
Well, from what I've heard from Brennan, these are talented racers. These are guys who want to keep it clean. So, hopefully that's, that's how it works. But also, there are some rules for the manuals. Just looking them over to make sure we all know what is happening. There will be no cautions for the first 5 laps of a restart, and then no cautions within 5 to go over the race. So basically, if you wreck within a restart, that's just the restart's fault. But if there's a 3-car wreck, later into a run, then a yellow will be called. You have to have at least 2 cars involved for the manual to come out. Then you race back to the line. Obviously, there's a certain pace speed, pit road, you come in, and there will be a choose cone in this series.
So I think the thing I'm most excited about is, the restarts. I think they're going to be really fun to watch, especially these manual restarts. I think, the first 1 or 2 would be a little sketchy here, just trying to figure out how it actually works. But, I think by the end of it, these guys are going to be racing 4 and 5 away off those restarts. So I think it'll be pretty interesting to see strategy and all that come off of that.
Yeah, and if it's anything like the Echo race we saw at Las Vegas, we're in for a real treat.
That was fun.
That was really fun. It's normal draft here, so no high draft, normal draft. So we're just waiting for qualifying to finish up. We started this early so we could actually talk about the differences, but I think we did that too fast.
It's alright. It's okay. Now we just chill a little bit till the actual race starts.
Now we just talk about...
Alright, who are we picking to win?
I don't even know who's in...
I'm gonna
go
say
Dirty Boy.
Dirty Boy. The Echo Racing League champion. Good choice.
Yeah, what a low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey.
I'm gonna go, Brennan. I'm gonna go Brennan.
I'm gonna go with Brett since it's not his league. So he's actually gonna win.
Is that right now?
Yep.
Is that really how you feel?
Mm-hmm. So I think Brendan's not going to win at all this season because it's his league.
So if he wins, would it be considered rigged?
It might be. We might have to take that to him. We might have to ask him. Like, middle of the race. You might have to, like, you know. So.
Who knows? The one fun thing about Vegas is that, you know, it's multi-grooved. So, you know, there might be some guys running the Larson line, and then some guys running the lower line. So I'll be interested to see who does what here.
We're still waiting. It seems like qualifying has taken longer than I thought it would. Also, Trey, I don't know if you know, but you are one of 2 people in the race chat in Discord.
I know, I see that.
They all abandoned you.
I don't know why. I'm just gonna say, eat.
Let's go over the schedule, right? Maybe we should do that. I believe it's 12 races. Yeah, I think it's 12 because there's some doublehead. There is one doubleheader, but it's every Sunday night except for December 27th. That's off because I guess of Christmas.
You think?
Yeah, probably.
Christmas is probably a pretty important day there, eh?
A little bit. Spend time with your family, whatnot. But the the schedule: Las Vegas, and then the Indy Road Course, new addition to the game, and then there's a doubleheader on December 6th, Kansas and Iowa. So that's gonna be fun. I don't know what the whole thing about that will be. And then we have Talladega with custom setups, New Hampshire Auto Club, Bristol is a throwback race, and then Homestead, Watkins Glen, Pocono, and Chicagoland rounds out the season.
So, it's a very interesting schedule here. 2 road courses, always fun to see those road courses. And then 1 super speedway, especially with custom setups, those guys are going to be going
Fast.
about Mach 6. So,
and there's one triangle on here.
there's
What a
one
variety.
triangle on here. You know, Joe, I'm glad you passed geometry. Sometimes I get worried for you. But, you know.
You could probably find the angles of the corners and the lengths of the straightaways. You know,
Wouldn't they all be like, no, that's too much math.
it is a right triangle.
What?
It's a scalene right triangle.
It is not a right triangle.
Yeah, it is. Turn 2
Hold
is
on.
a 90-degree corner.
Poco, no,
He is right about turn 2. Everything else is
Speedway.
big words, so I don't know.
way out.
Eli's like, what's scalene?
Well, I haven't
Oh
had
wow, look
geometry
at
in
that.
like
It
2
actually is
years.
a right triangle, huh?
So,
Well, good enough for you, Joe.
Yay.
Poco, no.
If we just get like the lengths of the
Track,
straightaways,
turn, angles. Oh, here we... Nope. Banking. That's not what I want. What do I want? Track configuration. That's the word I'm
if we
looking
get the
for.
length of the straightaways, we could probably find out the angles of the corners.
Well...
I think we can join.
It's-
We can join.
Is it scaling? Like, 3 different...
Scaling is 3 different size straightaways.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Oh, our producer is telling us some scary scary commands.
Yeah, that was very unprofessional by him.
Yeah, I'm a little scared now. But
That kid's
loading
all
in.
professional.
Watch this Fanatec pedal while we wait to load.
Joke's on you, I got Fanatec steering wheel, pedal, and shifter.
Oh man,
oh, you fancy.
I only got the Club Sport series.
I never even knew Fanatec was a real sponsor.
Oh, they're
Or
real.
a company. Sponsor? Would they be considered a sponsor? I guess
Yeah.
they would. Alright, we're here at Las Vegas, baby!
We are here, and
Oh,
we're going
racing
green.
already. Yep. So, See here, the 3's already in the lead there, running a little
I
bit of
just
a throwback
realized we
scheme.
made our picks without even knowing who's in the race.
Yeah,
That's okay.
that's how it happens.
Okay, well, let's go through the field real quick and then make your pick on that.
Yeah, so there's the 3 chasing you. Once again, don't know some of these guys' names.
You know what? I'm
I'll
gonna go with Brett. I'm gonna go with Brett Sierra.
What?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
There it is.
Took my
Says who?
pick.
Oh, well, I picked it before you, so it's my pick.
What?
It sucks, doesn't it?
I'm gonna go with the 11.
Big Jim.
Yes,
He's
sir.
going for the lead.
He did pretty good with his first ever Cup Series start in the other league at Michigan there. Really,
the other lead.
really proved himself well. I forgot the league name for a second, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
I'll echo.
That's right, I knew that. Alright, well, let's see
Two
where we're
different packs right now.
And there's still a 2x2
Yeah.
for the front 4.
at. You can see a couple of guys, 3 cars at the moment running about the middle to high lane there, so with that, you know, they'll get their run off, but, you know, it's a little harder to control up there, so we'll have to see what works out the best here, but bump
Oh,
drafting,
the
of course, is
48
on the bottom
looking.
side there.
If that 11 gives that bottom open, Arrow could try and take advantage down to the inside.
Is he going to try it? He's
He's
going
gonna try
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Try
3
it.
wide for the lead already.
That's what we like to see. Maybe 4?
Look at 4 wide.
Okay. 4 wide.
Oh.
Oh, to 17.
See, that's the good thing about Vegas, though. You see the 3 car up top was able to get the run. So he was able to
Okay.
prevail with the lead there.
Jocko made the pass on Arrow, but lost spots on the outside. As
Oh,
I think
someone
that
in
was
the
Brett.
wall.
Is that Brett? Is it a 66?
Dale scheme.
Yeah,
I
he's
think it's a
running
Dale
Dale.
looking scheme, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were Big Jim here, would you just, you know, stay behind the 3, push them, and see how far you guys can gap yourselves from everyone else behind you battling? Or would you just try to go for the lead as soon as you can?
I think he thinks he's faster than him. So I think he wants to try and pass him. The problem is the 3's giving him the bottom. And that's not really the...
Well,
the 3's
when
got
he
the
hits the
wall,
wall.
so that'll
So-
help. Hey, there's my
Brennan's
answer.
looking.
I think the 11 wanted the lead.
Oh, I don't blame him there. But here comes the league owner, Brennan, on the inside right there. We'll have to see. He doesn't get the run. Of course, you know, the run. It always helps you.
Shoot down these straightaways.
I think this is the first time the entire field was all single file.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not anymore, but, oh, yep, still single file. Now, if
disorderly
this comes
single file.
down, if this comes down to a strategy race, I'm picking Tango.
Wow. That's low hanging
Never know.
fruit.
Just
Those
gonna
manuals,
throw that
those
out there.
manuals could fall at the right moment for him.
That's true. That's true. So do we know where the choose cone is at? Or,
I would assume start finish line. That would seem
Okay.
like it would be a. I don't know. I just feel like that would be the best place to have it.
you know, when we were interviewing the league owner beforehand, we left some questions out that we probably should have answered, so we sound smarter than we actually are. But that's all right. We'll just learn as we go on.
Yeah. And who knows? They might not even have to use the choose cone for this race.
That's true. That's true. Who is that on the high line? Holy cow, that's the 15, Jesse. Jesse, I don't know if he meant to run that line or if he was trying something new there, but he lost, I think he lost 2 positions from that one right there. He was really high, right against the wall, so maybe, you know, a little too early doing that. Would you say the high line's going to come in once the tires and stuff start to wear out a little bit, or
Yeah.
what do you think that would happen? So maybe just a little, maybe he was just searching for grip. Just searching for grip.
He was just trying some stuff, seeing if it was there yet, if the tires had worn enough, but
Arrow's going under the 3 car there for third, but he's not going to get it because the 3 car, again, got the run.
you like that run on the high side, don't you?
I do. This is my favorite, one of my favorite tracks, especially since it's multi-group. Did I mention that yet?
I think we did. If we didn't, we messed up.
I guess we did. Arrow Racing, I don't think he was in the Echo Racing League, was he?
He was.
He did a few
Was he?
races.
Did he do
Yeah.
a few races?
He did like the first race, never came back, and then came back for the final like 2 races.
That's fair. Okay.
So
He was actually able to make the bottom work for majority of the backstretch there. He actually got somewhat of a gain on the 3 there, but the 3 was able to pull back from the draft from the 8 there. So, you know, maybe some cars like the 48 there have their chose the right preset to where the bottom works best for them. So we'll have to see how that ends up.
I'm just seeing Brennan's tire right now.
Brennan.
His tires are getting shredded. His right front is at 60%.
Now you have to wonder if that's him pushing the car because the 3 has been on his tail this entire time once he did end up passing him, or if that's just how the tires themselves are just wearing out.
Oh, the 3 had a good run middle of the
This is a high tire wear racetrack, and also you would normally want to run a tighter preset, just so that it doesn't snap loose off turn 2 late in the run.
So the 3 there had the chance to make it 3 wide for second.
Well, yeah, I
which
think
he just did.
He tried.
He tried to, but oh wow, look at that! The 48 of Arrow just gained 2 spots on the bottom line there, going through 1 and 2.
Yeah, it worked for
That
him.
was we'll call that a power move right there. But now we'll just have to see if he's going to be able to chase down Big Jim there in the 11. He has absolutely dominated this thing since the beginning of it. So
Pulled away.
Oh, the 3. And past 48 again.
Brennan going with them.
focus back on this backpack a little bit. These guys are racing pretty hard here. You can see Brett there trying the top side to get past the 42 into 15, but 15 blocks gets into the wall as they come off it too, so Brett dives below him, and a little bit of contact there between the two.
The three's pinching the 48.
Yeah.
Eli and I saying the same things again.
Nothing.
Oh, Brennan.
I'm about to go. Nah, he's gonna help him.
You know, I would are the two up there about to wreck each other? Three up there
They're
about
trying
to
to
wreck
wreck.
They tried.
They're trying to.
They failed,
You know-
but they tried.
you know
Oh,
what this
the three
battling
got
for
loose. The
second's
three's
doing?
got loose.
Oh, Tango got loose too. He went to the inside.
Well, it's that
quick.
point of the run now, I guess.
Look who is pulling away.
Oh, he drove it in on the.
He is gone.
He's checking out.
Oh,
three
the
of the-
48.
He's on the verge of getting the jackpot, cashing out. That's what we're doing. We're making lottery puns now because we're in Vegas, so should throw that out there.
Thirty's gonna clear Brennan again.
That balance kind of allowed the second pack to sort of reel in just a bit. Not
They
a ton.
calmed down a little bit more. That they're kind of all single file now, but as I say that, of course, Tango's going to go below the 42 there, so and a little bit of contact coming off, and Tango tapped the wall, I think. I'm not quite sure. Definitely looks like he did. He's slowed up, allowed Brett to get to the inside of him. So at least the three in front of Tango there and Brett, they're trying to stay somewhat in line with each other to catch the front. Well, I guess the
About
next
the
three
second.
cars.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Tango
Tango got the
nailed
wall
the
again.
wall again.
The good thing about
So
Tango
definitely-
is he's made a reputation of him being the strategist, so even if he messes up and slows down, we could just say, oh, he's slowing down on purpose.
Yeah, he almost made me and Joe go bald. The one
Yeah.
who's-
Oh, the 15 got really loose and is driving straight through the grass.
Well, he's
Gets
just
it under
making
control.
He's just making sure the gardeners are keeping up with their job.
He's gonna put in a bill later this month for his services.
Oh, the 3.
For his services.
The spot for a second has not calmed down.
The 3's pinching the 48 once again.
So you got to
And
remember
Brennan's
though.
looking 3 almost.
Oh, they made contact!
Oh.
Big contact there. You do have to remember though. This is before anyone gets any of their adjustments in for,
Yep.
their cars. So, ooh, I
Oh,
think Brennan
Brennan
got
used
three
the
wide for
48 got
second.
loose.
3 wide for second.
Oh boy.
48's
Wow,
gonna
Brennan got
back
a
out.
huge run
Yeah,
there.
that was a smart move by Arrow, giving those guys
And the
room.
3 kind of dove it into 3 and 4, and he's gonna be the beneficiary of that.
I think
there.
Brennan hit the
48's
apron
gonna-
through 3 and 4.
48's gonna have a run back on the Brennan, but couldn't do nothing with it.
I think the 11's still pulling here. He's just kind of in his own little code.
Zip code? Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably loving what he's seeing behind him, all these guys battling. Oh, 48 might have just touched the wall there in the backstretch.
Just a slight little tap tap.
So, Joe, whenever you get to, get in a race car, what's your preferred line here?
Well, you see, the weird thing is about this track, there's a lot of bumps down the bottom groove. and they've actually done a great job at modeling that for this game. So sometimes I would like to be at least top of the black, as they're 3 wide off the corner again. I'd like to be top of the black, not really all the way up there, but at least out of the bumps as contact.
Boy.
That was close.
Brendan's gonna get second out of it.
It looked like, I think the 3 tried to arc it into 3 and 4 a little bit there and didn't know the 48 was right there and made a little bit of contact, but luckily they were able to keep it all straight and control their cars, so not too bad of damage there, but you know, the 8 was able to pull away a little bit, so we'll have to see if these 2 can reel him back in.
And in a few laps, that a few cars from that second pack are going to be right there. So that's going to be fun to watch.
So, besides, what were you saying back to whatever you were talking about?
I think I was just talking about running top of the black, not really up there in the gray, not really that high. Eli likes running up there. But,
oh, yes, all the time.
I'll try and run like a middle groove, try and get out of the bumps. But I think the bomb is definitely sometimes the fastest, especially like maybe before you get a setup in.
Yeah.
It just works the best.
Alright, and then Eli, you said you were more of the high and wide type of dude.
Yes, on the wall all the time.
Now, is there a certain reason because of that, or you just like
I just run up there.
playing on the edge?
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
3 is back under Brennan there, with help of the 48, I'm going to say. They're 3 wide again.
Well, the 48 really ain't helping.
Almost 3 wide again, at least.
I think everyone wants that second spot back more than he wants to help someone get it.
I think the 11's car is kind of mellowed out with these 3 here because it doesn't really look
Brennan
like
in the wall.
Big Jim has pulled away any more than what he has beforehand. So I think, you know, either their tire wears and car handling is just the same, or you know, maybe the 11 is finally feeling the effect.
Oh, the 48!
It's in the grass. He was able to save it though. Good save by him, but he's gonna fall back quickly now.
I would not be surprised to see some guys hit pit road soon to get tires sooner, try and maybe undercut, because those tires are under 20% now. There's only 5 laps of fuel left. We're getting down to that moment where you can pit.
Oh, Brett, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, watching from Brendan's point of view here, he has about 5 laps left, and his lowest tires is right in front at 16%. So I would expect him in here what the next 2 to 3 laps.
Oh, for sure.
About that.
And Las Vegas is kind of a tricky pit road entry.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you don't want to go too fast entering because either you'll might end up spinning.
Oh, the 48. Oh, the 48.
Pound the wall right there coming off.
I think he just needs to come down pit road.
Yeah, he should pit this lap.
I think he might be considering pitting this lap.
Well, he's already slow.
No, he's stayed out.
Okay.
Maybe he thinks there's a window he has to get into, but he's not quite in yet.
Brendan's tires now about at 10% there, so he's losing about, I would say, 1% or 2 each lap around. So, I mean, you can make these tires
he's
last
coming down.
Yeah,
I
think that's a pit signal, unless he got really, really loose.
halfway down the backstretch.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you can do
We'll
that.
see.
Yeah,
he's
he's
coming in
he's
this time.
fitting.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's
So
gonna
is
try and leapfrog.
Brett. So
Brett spun!
Oh,
No, he saved it.
Save it?
Did he make?
Kind.
He didn't make pit road. He's backed up to try and get to it.
Uh-oh.
That's a
Could this
costly
be-
mistake.
I was going to say, could this cost Brett a good finish this race? The 00 tremendation is signaling to come down pit road this time.
The thing is, you never know if you're gonna get a caution.
That's true.
You might not get one.
Oh, the 3, I think that is. He made it.
3 was
So the 3
sideways
00,
coming on the
and
pit
I believe
road.
that is these 17 are all coming down this time
11's
by.
still out there.
So I'm kind of curious on what Big Jim's strategy here in the 11 is. To
I
see
think
how
he
long he's
knew
gonna
he
end up
had a
staying
big
out.
lead, so he can give up some of that lead to just have the tires, the better
And
tires.
plus, I mean, he's so far out in front that he doesn't even have to signal. You know,
Signal.
yeah, I missaid that, but he doesn't even have to signal when he's coming down. So,
He's still
you
staying
know,
out.
he might be able to trick some people here. We'll just have to see what he does.
He's gonna be one of the last cars to come down pit road, for sure. I think he's about to put Brett 2 laps down.
And think about it this way, you know, he was so far out front, he might have been saving a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It sounds like he's He
might
looks
be
really
out.
slow.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, he might
Is
be
he
out of
fuel?
gas.
Oh,
it looks like
no.
he's out of gas. He's so slow.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's out.
This-
Look, he's on the
this
apron.
might-
Well, that's a mistake you can't
Is
have.
a 48 going to be able to pass him coming in? Oh,
Oh,
not
be
going to get there, but
close.
But that is so much time.
Oh, the 48. Well, it shows.
48's a half a car length ahead.
so what could this mean leader-wise? So
I think Brennan could cycle
Yeah, it
out.
definitely helps Brennan. Yeah. Where's
so
the
a possible
3 at?
costly mistake by the 11 of Big Jim there, running out of fuel coming down on the backstretch.
And that's kind of that's just a mistake that didn't need to be made. Like you have the fuel data, you know when it's gonna tick down. You didn't have to go that extra lap, so it's kind of just surprising me that that happened.
Maybe
Maybe-
he sets some stuff out for the final stage.
Yeah. Ooh.
It could be, just. I mean, it
Oh,
might
look
not
how
be
far
too,
back
too
he
bad
is.
of a mistake. So we'll just have to
He
see.
had a fast car, so I guess we'll see. He also had the
Brennan-
freshest tires out of anybody. Him and the
Brennan
48.
inherits the lead.
There is no stages, so in the long run, this might not hurt him, or it might actually hurt him more.
I think it'll hurt more if we don't get yellow.
So looks like what Brennan's lead right now is about a second and a half, give or take.
I would say about a
second.
second.
So, yeah.
About a second, yeah.
And that 11 is so far back now.
Well, this will really show us how
How strong he is.
good his car is. Yeah. Even
Especially-
going to the next pit cycle, he's last, or not last, but he's pretty far down there at least. So we'll have to see how close he can get up to the lead by the time the next pit window opens, if a caution does not come out.
He's about straight away back, maybe just a little bit less. That's a lot of time to make up. We'll see if he can do it on those fresher tires that he and Arrow have. But the 3 running down, because I believe he has a lap fresher tires than Brennan.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see how that goes for him.
It is taking him a little bit to get back to the back of the 48, but he's going to be able to possibly do it going into 3 and 4 here. So I'm just curious if he made any adjustments. I mean, it looked like his car was so good there in that first, length there. So
I
I'd
didn't
be
really see
surprised
it
if he
break
made any
loose.
adjustments whatsoever, or maybe if anything, he had a little bit of tape.
Yeah, like his car never really broke loose, so it didn't really look like there's much need for adjustments. But the 8 and the 3 are back together. They can't get away from each other, and to the inside for the lead.
And onto the backstretch here. The 11 has finally gotten under the 48 there, so he's going to be able to... A little bit of contact there between them two going into 3 and 4, so...
3 car lead.
3's gonna clear.
I think Brennan might let him have it.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna cross him over. Oh,
Well, never mind. He's not letting him have anything.
he gave him the bumper going into 1.
Oh! Alright, let's do a little update here. I don't know what's happening, if I'm being honest with you. 7:04, I'm gonna make my announcement, race lead announcement. Fix your live ticker. Ticker? What's it called?
It's like
Yeah.
a
That's what
ticker
it's called.
leaderboard type
Yeah.
thing.
Fix it. Get it on here already. Holy cow.
Yeah, so those first 2 battle tremendations kind of run them a little bit.
Wow,
Oh, the
Brennan's
3.
right front tire's already down to 68%.
Yep.
Oh!
Definitely has a tight car.
Yeah, I would assume he made it tighter. Maybe he didn't like how loose it was getting.
But wasn't it tight on the first run? Wasn't his lowest tire the right front as well?
Yeah, but he was still breaking loose even with that. He might not have liked it. May want to get it even tighter than where it was at. It's a 3 really wide.
This 11's catching this little pipe for 4th.
Oh, I think Brennan got into the back of the 3 again. From Brennan's onboard shot, it looked like he maybe gave him a little bit of a shove going through 1 and 2 last time by.
Oh, the 3 got
Oh,
loose.
the 3.
Almost put it in the wall.
Lap update.
Oh, Brennan put it in the wall.
We have the last time they crossed it, it was 98 laps to go.
Yep. So 97 at the
So-
line.
These guys have, still a distance to go here, but so much could change in that distance there. So I wouldn't put your money down on anyone yet.
Well, people could speed. People could spin out.
Especially like what we saw with the 11 there. You know, he ran out of fuel, and it cost him big time. He's all the way, probably the last car on the lead lap. So, like I said,
he's passing the 17 right now.
So he's definitely making moves.
Oh yeah, he's right in the back bumper of
yeah.
That's the 42.
He's forcing it 3 wide now.
He can see the front too.
Yep.
Definitely can see them in his windshield. So I'll be interested to see how close he does end up getting to them before they have to
like
pit.
4th here soon. Cross under. That's a big move.
The 11 has such a fast car.
It's stout.
And he's definitely trusting how well his car's handling if he's making big moves like that.
Yeah, he can just throw it off in the corner. It kind of sticks. Oh, so we got some cars in the wall of turn 2.
Give these guys credit. I haven't seen one spin racetrack-wise. Pit entry-wise, that's a different story, but...
Oh, the 48.
Remember, Arrow also has the same tires as the 11. That 48 also wants to get up there and try and challenge with him.
I'm on board here with the 11. He is catching the double zeros so quickly here. The double zero doesn't have the oldest tires on the track.
No, I think that would be Brennan.
Yeah, I think he was the first one to come down.
Yeah.
Because he came down with Brett. Yeah, so I would say the double zero is probably middle of the field with tire.
I think he's like with the 3 maybe. I think he, the 3, and the 17 came down together.
That's, yeah, they did all come down together. Looks like Brennan there, from the view of the 11, maybe got a little high there coming off at 2, unless he was...
Oh, the 17! Oh, Arrow!
Oh, the 40!
Just tried to get inside of him. I thought they were all going to collide there and cause a 3-car wreck.
That could change everything now.
Because a yellow would be called. And
so if a yellow does come out, what would you do pit strategy-wise? Would you
pit?
You want tires. You want tires.
Fuel, 4 and fuel?
Yep. Nothing else.
Because I would say what we're about midway through another run, give or take.
Yeah, they're gonna be about 10, 15 laps away from pitting.
Oh, the 42.
Oh, the 42.
Did he just get into the side of the 48 there, or?
I think he came down
in
the
48.
Oh, the 48.
Saved it.
That was a close call there with all of them. I'm not sure what happened. I just saw the 48 nail the wall coming off of 2.
The 11's going for 3rd.
He's going to look like he's going to get it. No.
Yeah, that run.
Hang right on there.
Look at that.
He's going to probably pinch him.
I think he'll get him right here. That was
That's
easy.
New tires, fresher tires than a good car does.
Now, the 11 has one thing on his mind right now, and that's those front 2 cars.
Yeah, the 3 and the 8.
I think give him about 8 laps, he'll be right up there with them.
I think
he's going to catch them in no time.
I think 8's a little generous. I think he'll have to wait until after. Oh, the 17! Just at the 42.
Tempers flaring?
No, I think he got loose off the corner. But, I mean, you never know. But great save by
Joe,
Jocko.
we've said it before, commentating together, and we'll say it again. There's always 3 sides to a story here, you know.
There's one side, the other side, and the truth.
We'll never figure out which one's one.
We'll never figure out if there's a truth.
Let's talk about some
17.
sponsors.
Yeah, Jocko's getting really loose, so.
You think he loosened up his car a little bit there?
I don't know, but it's breaking loose every corner exit, it seems.
No, I'm a boy. I'm one of those men that like a loose car, but sometimes they're just too loose of a car, you know.
Yeah.
Eli is probably one of those guys as well. He likes to play on the
I try not
side.
to. I try not to, but I tend to lead that way. That's why I had to put it on the wall every lap.
Help the wall. Oh, bow for the lead. The 3 and the 8 really closed up. Brennan's gained all that time back that he had kind of fallen off of the 3. Maybe he's trying to save some of his stuff. Trying to get to
I
the inside.
apologize. Oh, the 42 just hit the wall. He,
Oh, Brennan.
it looked like he tried to arc a little bit into 1 and 2 and hit the quarter panel of the 17.
Oh, Brennan
and just,
hit the apron.
Yep.
you know, died.
Oh, he's pitting. That's a really short pit. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised. His lowest tire is still at 25, and he still has 8 laps remaining. So
I wonder if he maybe did the math backwards in his headset. I can make it from here.
I guess we shall find out.
make it from here. How?
Well, like
You get what, 30 laps on
in
field?
terms of the stops, as the 3's coming in as well. So, like, you know, pit now, the 11's staying out longer.
Now, do you think Levin's learned from his mistakes, and he's going to pit a little sooner than he did last time?
I hope he
or...
pits at least a lap sooner than he did last time.
Well, I mean, he made it. He got back up in third. He was still catching those guys, but
Can't do that
I
again,
mean,
though.
both of these guys, the front two have made really early pit stops.
And Brennan had a slow stop at 16.0.
Nah, it's pit crew was sleeping. It's all right.
The 11 comes in. He's staying out another lap.
So I think
Arrow also pitted.
17's coming down, it looks like.
48 pitted,
Brennan-
17's in.
Brennan only a lap down, or did he stay on the lead lap? Lap down.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is he?
I think he should be a lap down.
I think he's a lap down.
Took it 8
11
times.
signaling,
Pitting,
it looks like.
possibly?
Maybe
It's kind of
learn.
hard to tell because usually they go below the white line whenever they signal.
He,
And I know
yeah,
he's pitting. He's pitting.
Yeah, he's pitting.
So your leader
00 stays
coming in.
out.
Tremendation takes the lead in the 00 there, followed by
42 in.
Is that Tango that followed Tremendation?
I think that's the 90, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Tango stays out really long. So
I wouldn't be surprised if he can make it on one stop.
I wouldn't be surprised if he make it on no stops.
I'd worry a little bit
So-
about the tires.
At the end of this, Brennan's still going to cycle out as the leader.
I would think so, with him pitting 1 lap sooner than the 3.
3 hasn't really lost much time to them, though. So.
Watching 11 stop here, seeing where
I'm
when he
curious
leaves.
to where the 11.
11's leaving.
left
There goes
now.
the 8 and the 3 by.
So I think the 11 might have lost a little bit of time there.
Yeah, that lap and 2 of staying out just a little bit longer obviously will help him in the long run. But as of now, it does hurt.
Yeah, I think he's a lot farther back than what he was when they came in.
And the 8 and the 3 are in lap traffic.
Oh,
Oh, Brett. Oh.
I don't want to say Brett blocked him, but it kind of looked like he went up the
Oh,
track at the
big
same-
run from
Oh,
the 3.
he's going to make a 3-wide move here.
The 3 by them. Now, Brett's technically bound for position with them. That's technically a battle for 3rd.
But at the same time, it's technically a battle for...
But at the same time,
Front
Brett
two.
Brett was he's on an alternate strategy, still staying out. He just let those guys get his lap back.
But the 3 was not waiting around for these two to figure it out. He made that 3-wide move on the bottom there in the trial.
Brett's coming
6.
down.
Yep.
So it looks like the 3s might be pulling away a little bit.
Brendan did this last run where he kind of came on later. I'm wondering if he's saving. If you just ride in his draft, you can stay with him.
That, or maybe Brennan just has a better, middle to long run car compared
Possible.
to the 3 there. So
Especially, I think his car is tighter, so
yeah.
that could be
Oh.
helping him in the long run.
I definitely think I would rather have a middle long run car, especially with it being no stages and
Yeah.
the chance of a caution looking like very low with how these guys have been racing. So,
Yeah, this could be a caution-free race.
which is never a bad thing.
No, it's always great to have
Just-
some purism in races.
Some purism,
Purism, some purity.
pure, some imperfect. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I never know what I'm trying to say. Don't you worry.
That's fair. Anyways, so
80
Front
laps
two's
to
back
go.
out front. We
I got an update in the 11 here.
let's be honest. Did we? I mean, I expected these two to be out front
Oh,
from
the
the beginning of the race, but I also kind of expected, you know, the 11 to be a lot farther out front than these two. But as we saw in that first.
Oh, the
little
17's not happy with the 48.
race window.
Oh.
Oh,
Tempers
let's get back
flaring.
to that. Arrow and Jocko.
Well, let's say the
Trem.
48 put a bad block on him and he wasn't too happy about it.
I think that's about for 4th. Oh, Trem just sent
Oh,
out
he
Jocko!
chopped off
Woo.
the dough.
Now, the 17's got to be careful there because that if you hit a guy on the apron at this track, that guy is going around. There's no questions about it. So we'll have
Oh,
to see.
Trent drove it in, he's mad.
He got to
The
the back
bumper,
of him. Maybe got him a little loose on exit there. Tempers are definitely starting.
Oh, he's
to
gonna
flare
send him into
here.
this corner. No, he's gonna try and pass him. I thought for a second just line up to
Nah,
push him into the
I
corner.
didn't-
Might
he's
try to
gonna
like cross him over and just like
Yeah, bump him up high.
He's gonna bump
Yeah.
him. Now the 17 might not like that too much.
Oh, he said
The 17 would have gotten loose there. That would have been bad.
That's just what happens. I mean, you end up racing with, you know, a few amount of guys for a long period in the race here, and you just
Oh God!
Gosh.
But, oh,
Oh, he chopped him
wall.
again. And we had one spin on pit entrance.
this might be the reason for one of our cautions here.
Never. Oh, he sent
Oh,
him
he
again.
gave him the bumper again.
How's Jocko gonna like that? He didn't. He's running him low. Oh, they slammed doors.
Oh,
Into turns 3 and 4.
is he
I
going?
think,
he gonna
I think
slide up?
Jocko there in the 17 was just trying to get a little bit of a side draft going on the backstretch there.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Look at
Now,
Tango.
is Jocko going to send it on the 00 here going into
If he can get to him. To the inside, Trem to the out. No, I think
No.
he had to give it up there. Here comes Tango flying around the outside.
.42 and the 66 are racing each other here. Pretty clean. A little bit of side draft attempt by Brett there, but didn't really look like he was able to make it.
Tango's gonna pass the 17. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if the 17 dove to the inside or if he just, you know, maybe got a little loose there coming off the exit.
And looking at this battle between the 66 and the 42, they're still side by side.
That's
The 3's pulling away from Brennan. It looks like.
Yeah, I think especially this run when he didn't beat him off pit road, but he got the lead very quickly because of them getting caught up on that traffic. Last run, Brendan was able to home off for a few laps to minimize that damage lost. But now,
You can definitely tell the 11's gaining on him. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
Mattered.
the question is, can he do it? You know, every pit stop he loses time because he stays out longer.
But you
But it
try to
helps him in
short
the long
pit
run.
this time. You had to gain on him somehow.
I mean, I think next time if I was the 11, I would come pit with the leaders, just so.
Yeah, just stay on the same cycle as them.
Tango
there's
was flying around the. Oh.
I mean, it's been pretty clear that
Oh,
the
the
11,
48's off in the ground.
you know, arguably has the better car compared to the pitting a lap later or two later. I mean, he's
Yep.
losing time. So by the time he actually does end up catching them, his car is just not as good as it would be if it was a little bit fresher tires there. So if I was him, I would definitely just come down with the leaders there.
Assuming Tango's on the lead lap, I think that's 4th place.
I
Does.
believe so, yes.
Him and Double Zero have the freshest tires out of all of
So
them.
that
Yeah.
would be 4th, 5th, and 6th. 17th would be Jocko, or 17th, yeah. The 17
17th.
is in 7th
Yep.
of Jocko. Wow,
Looks like
that
we
was
gotta
a
sort that
tongue
out.
twister there.
Jocko really falling off. That car's not handling well, it looks like.
Definitely a little bit too loose for his liking. Let's go around and do some sponsor shout-outs. We'll start with the 3 there, American Ethanol. A little bit of throwback scheme there for the 3. I don't know what car it's throwing back to, if I'm being honest, but that's all right. Next car,
Who knows?
FedEx. FedEx Express. FedEx Express. It looks like the same thing as all the other FedEx cars, but we won't talk about it. throw that one out there as well. Ally? Ally? Wanna
Ally.
do it right.
They're banking.
With the white scheme, I definitely like that scheme a lot better than the other one. Just the white looks so much more sleeker with it, and I guess it's better luck too. Saying to Jimmy Johnson fans is what they say. So good for them. Next is Alsco uniforms. Never heard of them. I really have not heard of them, but it's a cool looking scheme. Transition from green to blue on that car is looking pretty sexy.
Eli, did you pick that
stripes.
scheme out?
Huh?
I think he did pick it out.
Yeah.
I did.
I did. Yeah, or he did. That's right. I did. What?
Hey, we're coming up on halfway.
Are we on halfway already?
Soon. A few laps.
Does anyone else? So go to Brennan's car.
Yep.
And look at it from the chase view. Is the ZL1 backwards on the right side?
I
Do you see
think.
that?
Yeah, I think
Is
it
it
is.
backwards?
Is that one ZLE? What does that say?
I think it looks like one LZ.
It's like that on all the Chevys.
Huh.
Maybe it's meant to be
might
like
want to
that.
look into that. I don't know.
You
I
like
don't-
that on the.
Let me look at a real Chevrolet.
Someone look at a diecast.
I don't have
I
a
don't-
Camaro diecast.
I don't have one. I think what they maybe did when they were making the scheme for the game, they just kind of took the rookie stripe and copied and pasted and flipped it. Oh, caution out.
Caution must be out.
Caution might
midway
be out.
caution. Midway caution.
Oh, well.
I'm glad we were definitely on top of that one.
No, he told us about that, and I forgot about it. But now
I forgot.
Now I remember.
We were trying to figure out what was with the ZL1.
But that helps to 11.
So, what are you guys doing for strategy here?
Pit,
Oh,
four
four
tires, fuel,
There ain't no.
maybe an adjustment,
Up and down on the wedge there a little bit, depending on what
maybe
you need.
air pressures.
Oh, the 17.
17 just ran into the back of the 00.
Well,
I think we found our new
frustrated.
rivalry.
I have to see
What I'm really
whose
excited
pit
here
crew
is to
does
see
well
how.
here.
Oh! What I'm really excited to see here is how they. What?
Let's hope
that
no one
probably
got
make-
caught speeding there.
Who did?
I said let's hope no one got caught speeding there.
I saw Tango just get punted by the 48, so I don't know what happened there. I'll be kind of curious to see how, what line, where they go with what. Oh, we have one car taking, I believe that's the wave around or the free pass. But I mean, I'll be interested to see what lines they choose here for the choose cone and how they end up doing the restart. On my screen, the 00 is getting bullied around the tree.
The 42 is
He
completely
missed-
sideways on my screen.
The 00 missed his spot by 5, got back, got hit. Brett pushed him forward to get another 3.
3 with the lead.
So it looks like the 3, 8, 11, 90, and then 00. But we'll have to see what they think whenever they organize it all out.
Trem thinks he has that spot.
So maybe he does have that spot. I don't know. I'm just saying from where I was at, it looked like the
Yeah.
90 beat Trem out. So I don't know what you guys saw.
Well, once again, there's 3 sides. Oh, Tango thinks he has it, and I think Tango does have it. He's got himself in line. They must have had the officials up in the tower review that.
All right. Well, I'm assuming we're coming to the choose cone here.
I think so.
I'm gonna also assume it's at the start-finish line, like
We
probably a
don't-
normal thing would do.
We don't know. We'll find out, though.
So we'll have to see what goes on here.
The 3 was in the middle of the track, so...
So 3 got bottom, the 8 went top, the 11 went bottom,
The 00 definitely went bottom because he was in the grass.
00 went bottom. Tank goes up to
So it might as
Offside.
well have just been they picked where they were, pretty much.
yeah. You can see the 11 there warming up his tires, swerving back
Yep.
and forth real quick.
Yeah, get some heat in them. Fire
But
off
he
good.
actually does that really well. I'm kind of jealous of how well he does it.
Yeah, I would be spinning up into the pack if I were to do that.
Anyone else see how tight those were? That was actually kind of cool.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the double zero.
Oh, what happened there?
Hey,
There's
what?
the free pass car.
That was a little bit late. Trem, I guess, gave us. I don't know why he gave a spot up.
No, he's
Nope.
taking
Oh,
it back.
Okay. I'm
Maybe
not
he had
sure
to
what quite
readjust his
happened
steering wheel on the backstretch.
there. Man, I'm really jealous of that 11 swerving. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good.
So are we green this time, or we're gonna let the free pass catch up?
They have to go green this time, I think, right?
I guess so.
And
There
green
it
flag
is,
back in
yeah.
the air.
In real life, that would have been a penalty for the 3, but we won't talk about that.
Why's that?
You had to stay. I don't know if they changed that rule, but you had to stay above the apron on restarts.
Until you pass the start finish line.
Yeah.
He did. He saved it. I'm not bothered.
No, he did not.
Oh, the 48.
Oh, the 48 tried to make a big move there, but didn't work out. They're 3 wide back here. And the 17 is just going to go through the middle of everyone.
Jocko saying I have that short one car, let me through.
They squeeze
Oh,
about
up
almost
The
Tango.
17's in the
wide.
Hornets
Oh.
now. He backed out. He backed out.
I would say that's a smart move by
Oh,
the 17, but he actually ended up setting
Look at that
the Tango at
42.
the same time. 42, we haven't really talked about him much.
It's Craig.
He's a legend. Let's see what he has with the new stuff as they bunch him back up with a little bit of adjustments that he's made up with timing. But,
Oh, the double
Ooh,
zero.
Brett trying to get
Foundation.
inside. Trem way up against the wall. Here comes Jock with 3 wide to the bottom.
Surprised 17 didn't run the 42 up into him.
Use someone else as your weapon.
Yeah.
Use
Brett's
someone
going for
else as your
4th here.
brakes, too.
Oh!
Oh, Trip.
Well,
What a
never mind. Oh, he put.
Oh! I gotta give it a Trem there. That was a gorgeous move
17's
there.
pinching him.
Brett's
I remember
flying.
these two right here have history.
Brett looking to the outside of the 11.
Oh! The
Remember-
17 got into the double zero in the try over there. They're rubbing again.
Brett was pretty fast until he missed pit road. Be interesting
That's
to see
true.
how he does now that he's caught up with the pack with this caution.
Big
There
Jim
goes
making
Big
a
Jim
move.
to the bottom.
Where's Brett gonna go?
Oh, Brett's gonna try to
He
send it.
tried to
Oh!
force it
Oh,
3.
40's gonna fill the hole. 11's for the lead. Trying.
But it doesn't really look like he's as good as a car as he did at the beginning of the race.
Sometimes when you're
Has-
stuck on the bottom, though, it's hard.
Yeah, it
Can't really
took
go
a few
anywhere.
laps the first time to pass him, and then after he got past him, he drove away.
Yeah, he's there on the 3 now. I think he might be able to complete it in 3 and 4.
Massive bump trap. Oh,
Arrow,
the 48's gonna
no!
No,
send
now
it.
when the 48 sends it.
Can't complete. And look at Brett. He's gonna take full advantage of that. He might get all 3 of them. Oh, Brennan into the wall.
Brennan.
The one who really suffered from that was the 11 there, dropped back, but he was able to pass Brennan whenever he hit the wall. He's going to make a run back up to the top here in 1 and 2.
Oh, Brett may have gotten the apron and may have hit the 48 a little bit.
What's
Now,
up in
I'm
that
gonna say it
second
again.
pack? That's
You know who's loving this battling right now?
The leader.
a 3.
Oh, the
Oh,
11
Big
3
Jim.
wide.
Move!
Brett
Oh,
had to back out.
Big Jim with the big moves out here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like Freedom Flyer, but better.
I had to say it, I'm sorry.
Brett back to the outside of the 11.
I think this is the highest the 48's been all race.
Oh, Big Jim slid
he
up.
ran him
Took
up
it
the
the 66
track.
line away.
Now, I don't know if...
Oh, here
you
comes
know,
the double zero.
Now, did Big Jim try to, just get all he can out of that corner and just ended up sliding up, or did he try to pull out Brett?
He tried to clear himself. That was
Yeah, or he hit the apron and really set him up. I don't know if Brett's gonna be too happy about what happened there.
Brett's side. Big Jim's side. The truth.
48's for the lead.
We're just like fables, you know? Every fable has a moral, and that's the moral of today's race, is that there's 3 sides.
whatever that 48 did.
Yeah, Arrow is
Helping
flying.
him.
Trying to get some
Arrow's like
side
an
draft.
arrow, baby. He's just cruising right now.
He wants that good arrow by getting out in front away from that giant ass spoiler.
You say he wanted that? Hey, language.
That wasn't me that time.
Hey, if real life people can say it, I can say it. Oh, contact!
Oh!
All those I don't know if they did make contact or if they stayed clean there, but
Well, Arrow was able to slot in front.
Jimmy Johnson, aka Arrow, is out front.
And Big Jim's moving to second.
Is he
Cleared
gonna
the three.
clear? Yeah, he's gonna clear the
Brett's
three.
looking to try and make a move. Look at
Oh,
the 48,
break.
protect the bottom.
I think that
11's gonna
was
try to pinch him on top.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Got a great
Definitely-
run. That's gonna clear it. Ooh. Yeah,
he's
he's clear.
clear. He's clear.
that was the run we were talking about it on the outside there. I've said it a whole bunch at the beginning of the race. I'm going to say it again. Outside's where you want to be.
3 cars
But
moves
now-
back up to second.
Like we've said before, though, that 3 car looks like he's a bit faster than he was at the beginning of the race. We'll have to see if he has anything with the
Brett.
Jim there.
Oh, a block!
Brett won't be happy with that. That
He
was.
really didn't make that block work, though, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, he got the outside, but I don't.
He stole the 66's momentum.
He stole the what?
The 66 momentum. Big loser on this restart has to be Brennan.
You know, Brennan wasn't lying when he said he was picking drivers that race clean.
Yeah. Not a single caution for an accident here in this race.
Oh!
And as I say that, Brennan got sent off the track.
It looks like Trem touched the apron there, and well, you know what happens when you touch that apron? It just
Yeah.
sends you up the track.
Oh,
48-3.
the
It sends you faster than a girl
Look at
texting
Brett.
me back. Shit.
48's
Oh,
gonna
snap.
clear.
Crap. I didn't swear, I promise.
Soap.
Did you say so?
Oh. Well, that 3 was able to stick that. That's impressive. Drove it to the bottom to clear the 66 and never slid up.
Oh, termination.
They're making sure they can hang with the 11's draft this time, though.
52 laps to go, last time by. We're coming to 51 this time by. So what was the average fuel run we said? About 30 laps, give or
About
take?
30
30.
laps.
30.
So these guys are gonna... I don't know if you're gonna be able to stretch it out to
Midpoint caution was 67. So,
You know who can stretch it? probably?
Tango.
Yeah.
Do you think that's Tango in turns 1 and 2? Let's go see. Where's Tango?
No, he's on.
Oh, no,
He's
he's
on
in
the
the-
set.
oh,
He's
yeah.
beside the 17.
I don't really think Tango's saving that much. If I'm, well, I mean, well, he's always saving. He has the he has
clutch.
something
He
that
needs
no one
that
else
draft.
does.
He
He
has
has,
that
a, he has a
draft a
clutch.
little bit.
He has a clutch.
Just push that
So-
clutch and coast it.
And let me tell you, with my experience in a manual car, because I drive one, that clutch really does do wonders for you when you're trying to save fuel.
Yeah. Just think back to like the Utechnics games. That clutch was a saver.
Oh, the 3.
Speaking of
Contact
saver, that was a great
between-
save.
Tremendation and
Oh, they're still
Oh,
hitting here for second.
he-
And Brett's on the outside. He has to be careful with that.
hey guys, look who's back out front.
The 11 is starting to pull away because they're bound for second.
Now, I think all these guys are in a party together. I could be wrong, but, you know, you would think they'd be talking to each other and saying, hey, let's stay in a line here, help each other, and get back up to that 11.
What they're trying. Well. Yeah.
Looks like the 48 and Brett are too wide there.
66
run.
on a clearing.
He's able to clear him, though.
Bump that 3. Nope.
Well, or just take the run. That's
It's a move
Well,
I would
boys,
have
we're
made.
halfway through. Any pick predictions that you want to change, or
I still like my pick.
who was your
wonder
pick?
why.
I forget who it was.
The 11th.
Oh, makes
And
sense.
you and I picked Brett, so.
That's right, we did.
Oh, the 3!
Oh, no! That's a yellow. That's going to put it out.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Don't
It-
know.
Looks like from Brennan's point of view, it looks like the 3 hit the apron, it shot him up, and Brett had nowhere to go.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
That's going to be a caution. And this comes with just under 50 to go. So pit here, one more pit stop.
oh, the double zeros.
Oh. Well, now are they going to rule that as he didn't maintain caution pace?
Oh, Brett. Now Brett's spinning. Jesus.
Turns out some people still don't know. How'd it go slow?
No, it looks like the Double Zero's getting his spot back.
Isn't it weird how sometimes it's harder to go slower than it is to go fast?
It's weird how that works.
So, I think it was confirmed that the 3 hit the apron there and shot up in the Brett, and then it just kind of clogged the track up after that. So.
And basically everyone besides the 11 in the top 5 got involved.
Oh, so question. Oh, I don't. This isn't in the pit window,
Oh,
is it?
the Double Zero.
Oh, I don't like how that's... Someone's definitely sped in there, right?
The 48 just flew into there. The 48 just flew into
Someone
pit road.
definitely sped, like, by getting hit, right? Like...
No, the 48, I'm 90% positive he has.
Double Zero's close. I don't know, but...
Double Zero doored the 11 entering pit road.
Oh.
I love how they're just all outside the box.
Yeah, the 11
the
sideways in his stall.
The 17 died.
66
The 11
at the
got
back
turned
end.
around on pit road. He's pitting backwards. It's legal as long as you're in your pit box.
It's just going to be a little disorienting
Actually,
for the crew.
He's pitting head on with his pit box, so
Can
don't
they
know
do
how
that
his
in an
car...
all-star race in real life? Let them pit backwards?
Is the Double Zero going to get out first?
Nope, 11 by a nose.
They're wrecking each other.
Yeah, let's sort that out, boys.
I think Tango, the 48 got a penalty,
40,
Tango got a
90
penalty.
and 60, maybe? 66?
Yeah.
Lucky for them, this is under the caution flag, so it'll be right there with these guys.
So, you think any strategy is going to go on with the choose cone this time, or essentially just go wherever you're at?
I think we'll see pretty much the same thing again. Maybe someone might jump out of line depending, but I think, especially in here, just don't really make too much of a difference.
I like the idea of manual cautions with the choose cone. It really, you know...
That's a different element?
Yeah. And, I mean, at the end of the day, if you end up winning the race, it could be because of one of the, choices you made.
Yeah. I see the 11 definitely... Oh, look at that fake!
Oh, he went high!
And the Double Zero went low, and a lot of people went low with them.
You know what? I like that decision of the 11 going high. I really do. Because we know he has the speed, right? And I think he honestly favors the outside more. So, with that being said, you can really just kind of gun it and get that run off the top onto the backstretch, and he should be able to clear himself by the time they get back into 3 and 4.
Now, I think if I'm seeing this right, just like in real life, the 3 cars at the back that got a penalty, the 90, the 66, and the 48, they have to go to the tail end of the longest line. So they can't choose. They just get stuck into the line of whichever's the longest, which would be the bottom in this case. I think that's what happened there. Look at that 11 warning those tires up again.
So I think the biggest mover with the choose cone was the 42 there.
Yeah, he got up there
I was
behind
say,
the 11.
I'm sure he gained quite a few spots there.
Yeah, because the 17 and the 8 both went down to the bottom.
Here we go.
Oh,
I
the
guess they're
Double Zero
green.
took off. I don't know how that's going to
Kind
be.
of stacked them up. Kind of like stacked them up.
I don't know how that's
could
gonna
that
be
a
judged.
restart violation?
Yeah, I mean, just depends on what they view. Did the 11 go and like stutter for some reason? They miss a shift? Did he restart in a different gear?
Have to think that essentially the 11 is the control car there, so he can go anywhere he wants within that restart zone. So he could have waited to the very last second of it and started going, but it looks like the Double Zero just kind of jumped.
Let's see here if they make any call to tell Trem to give the spot back.
Doesn't look like. Oh, I think they ruled it a clean start.
Well, they definitely call him with that draft, so.
Well, who knows? We'll never know. We don't have contact with the officials, so.
The outside. There goes the 3.
Levin hasn't really fired off this run yet.
No, that's shocking to me.
Well, you got to remember last time. It usually took
Right
him
when I
about,
say that, he throws it off in the 3 and
Threw it
4.
off to the top.
I was gonna say, it usually takes him about 3 to 5 laps to really get going, and then once he is, he's just gone.
3 wide though.
You know, I think he still has those cold tires, so...
To the inside, Jocko.
Oh, he's just gonna fly by him. Okay, there we go. Oh.
3 wide, the 8,
Oh,
17
Brennan.
slam.
17.
11 for second.
I guess we found that 3 to 5 lap range now. Oh.
Oh, the 3 got loose. Here comes Jocko. Oh, into the wall.
Oh.
Look who's in second already.
Oh!
Oh, well, he's looking for the lead now.
Back up in line. Oh, he did not get through 3 and 4 well at all.
No, I think he touched the apron there. It looks like his car jumped a little loose there, so I'm going to assume. But the 3 has nowhere to go there. That's going to be aggravating, you know, having such a big run and then having nowhere to go with it.
Could have just doored the 17 out of the way.
Oh, yeah, that'll go over well, right? Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, 17 got loose, so...
I'll give you, just like what Gregson's crew chief said to Gregson, you got to pick and choose your battles here. And I think we know Jocko to be a pretty aggressive racer.
Yep.
So I don't know if that'd be one of the best
11 has a run.
decisions.
See if Trim tries to send down that bomb there. Pull up in front. 11 got a great run, though. He's out there.
He's side drafting. No, he just went.
Does the 3 mess this up? Does he go 3 wide or something?
He thought about it.
Wow, look at that.
The 11 just sends it off into the 3/4 there.
Even Brendan was able to make that stick on the outside. That inside did not get...
Oh, the 3 in the
corner.
wall.
Oh. Brendan for second here. And trepidation.
Trem kind of sent it in there in the 1 and 2, but he's going to be able to clear himself off of it.
Arrow to the
Oh,
inside.
48.
I think Brendan wanted that outside, though.
Well, they're going to be 3
Maybe not 3 wide, though.
The
Craig
48 had a
forcing
speeding
issue.
penalty last pit stop, didn't he?
Yep.
He's made himself back up in the top 5 already.
Oh, that 3 wide.
3 is wobbly.
Gonna clear. Brendan trying to get low.
Oh, 42 tried to clear the 3.
Ooh, the 3.
Oh, he's loose.
Brendan's in the wall.
Brett trying to come back from his speeding penalty.
Well, how many laps are we coming to? Let's see here.
Be 36, 35.
Somewhere in that range, I think.
I think it's 35 to go right there. So pit window will be open soon if you want to do a short pit and hope a yellow doesn't come out.
Yeah, you're right.
3 wide
35
for
laps to go.
4. Craig going.
You know, I do have to say something that we haven't really mentioned. The 00 of trepidation hasn't really let the 11 get too far out in front of him.
Oh, contact the 17, the 3. 3's in the wall. Into the 8. Some aggressive racing back here. Jocko for 4th. Val for 2nd is heating up.
Man, the front 2 that have been out there for the longest time, the 8 and 3, are not out front anymore.
Back of the lead draft.
That has to be aggravating, you know.
Oh, the 48.
Those 2 cars were out front for so long, and now they're almost looking like they're starting to fall back.
Yeah, Brennan really got hurt by that midway yellows. Oh, Jocko just took a dive to the inside.
Yeah, I think he's been. I don't think he's
I
been.
think he
It was a
got
joke.
loose.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Oh, Brett touched the apron. Oh!
Oh, Brett in the wall.
Brennan to the apron to stay away, but that lost Brett the draft. Now, if you're the 11 here, how long do you stay out?
You don't
On
run
this
yourself
run.
out of gas.
Definitely not that, but do you stay out longer than some of the guys? Maybe like they double zero the 48 come in.
That's the part that sucks about being the leader is that, you know, a lot of people are going to judge what they do off of what you do.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's really everyone against you. So if you go pit early, everyone else might stay out a couple more laps just to
Bow for second.
gain as much time as they can. So
Arrow.
48 hit the apron.
Jocko loose again.
He's been loose all night.
Pinching the 48.
and then Craig in fourth place here. He's actually kind of starting to game on these two right here.
And he's had a quiet night.
He hasn't been up front at all.
No,
I mean,
has he been top 5 really?
I
For
don't
a
think
sustained
so.
amount of time. So this has been
that
a
restart
great
there
recovery.
with him getting all those spots really helped him out here.
Just shows what the choose cone can do. You make one right decision for your race.
He's going to go the second lane-ish here. He actually kind of like
Arced it in.
he arcs it in, and I think that really helps him there because he's able to get as much speed.
The 3 didn't look too happy last corner.
he caught the 2 here. He caught second and third place. So now this comes the tricky part: is trying to navigate 2 cars at the same time here.
There's Tremolo for second again on the 48.
Oh.
Craig trying to pinch the 00 down to get by him for third.
See, in situations like this is where you wish you had a car that you could send it in and it'll stick.
Yeah.
So you can just, say, see you guys later, send it on the high side, and just get out of there as quick as possible.
Up to P3. And we are in the fuel window, so at any point, these guys could pit. I mean, they have a lot. They can go at least, 10, 12 more laps on fuel, but if you want to pit soon, try some insane strategy. You have to do something different than the 11, though.
So I think 11 first time around went as far as he can. He actually ended up running out of fuel. So I think he's learned from his mistakes. And if I was him, I would pit. I don't know where we at right now. About 10 laps or so with fuel.
Yep.
Maybe with like 5 laps remaining of fuel, I would come down. Just to be sure you can make it. And then you won't have to worry about it, so you can push your car all the way to the end.
Brennan's pitting, I think. Oh.
I think definitely if you're the 11, you stay out longer than some of the guys around you. You might lose time. You might even lose the lead, but we saw what those fresh tires can do. Yes,
some of those guys pitting.
Oh.
Those two have been very aggressive with their pit calls all night.
The
Arrow got
48.
loose, I think, off the tri-oval.
Lord.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if the 00 actually tapped the 48 there or.
Oh, they're tapping now.
Tempers.
Sure.
Well, if that's the case, then Trem's in a rivalry sandwich here because he's got Jocko right behind him. The 42's coming down pit road.
Oof.
I don't know if I saw him signal or not, but I guess he did.
No one was really behind him. That was close. Though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Val for second is entertaining. Jocko's coming up.
Jeez Louise.
When he hangs on to it, it's fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
the 48.
Now, think of it this way, though. You're the 11, and you're seeing all these people come down pit road. Are you starting to question if you want to come down pit road now?
No, because second and third haven't come down yet. I think those are really the guys he's battling. He just has to wait for them to come down. Maybe come down a lap or 2 later than them. I don't think he has to judge based off of what the 8, the 3 are doing. 42. They weren't
the
really
17 and 00.
Hard to pit when you're side by side, though.
Yeah. Or the 48's going to try to clear himself.
They're still staying out there. So even though if it might not work, just try it. Say you at least tried.
I think he's
Oh.
pitting.
Trepidation signaling to come down this time by.
Yeah, I'd definitely be pitting after that.
Oh, wow, that's a
There
really
he is.
high entry.
Yeah. Oh, 48-17 both slammed the wall.
48 and the 17 got together there. We were all focusing on the very high entry by the Trepidation there, but we should have been focusing
Very
on
high
the
exit by
round.
the 48 and the 17. Now we'll see 17 maybe pitting. Is Arrow going to be pitting?
I don't think Tango's going to be able to save enough.
No. 17 and...
I mean, unless he came down when we weren't paying attention. But
I don't.
I don't know. Can we listen into his radio and see what they're thinking? Or is that not possible?
I don't think that's possible.
Okay, well, I tried.
That 11 coming in. No, he's pushing.
Nope.
He's pushing the limits.
He better not forget.
48's also staying out there.
He might want to remember what happened last time. So
I think if I see the 48 pit and the 11 still staying out, I would maybe start worrying about the 11 because that's what happened last time. He stayed out a lot longer than the 48 and then ran out.
48's pitting.
If the 11's pitting, he's pitting from the second lane.
that's what Trem did. It's okay.
No, he's staying out.
48's pitting now. So
We'll have to see how much time Big Jim loses here with getting those tires later.
I mean, he might be okay because he had such a big lead on them, but
These tires, they wear off a ton.
oh, he's
He
coming down
gained-
this time
He
by.
gained seconds.
Big Jim this time by. He just has to make sure this pit stop entry is perfect.
Yep, he can't speed. He can give up some, just don't speed. Looks like he did a good
Looks
job
like
at
he's
that.
going to be good.
Yeah, perfect.
Actually, might
Red-
have entered it a little slow.
Tango. They were very aggressive on their pin entry, so now drivers like the 8 and the 3 we're going to have to watch out for. 17. There's the 8 and the 3. They're with the 42. They just unlapped themselves. Arrow's going to come out behind them.
You know what? The strategy the 11 might have been doing. He might have stayed out longer, so he doesn't have to take as much fuel as you would have normally. So his pit stop might be a little quicker.
Maybe, but I think normally you're waiting on tires sometimes.
His quick stop. Yep, that's what I meant to say. That's we'll just forget I said that.
Here come the 8, 3, and the 42. 11's leaving. They're going to pass him. So now Brennan's leading.
But he didn't lose that much time.
He didn't lose that much time, but
But oh, I don't know.
double zero is gonna be close to the 11.
So he definitely didn't lose as much time as he did that first set of pit stops. But considering they just made it to how many laps to go here?
16.
16. So I mean, I think he might be able to do it.
I think he can run them down. The question is, how are they? They're not going to let him pass. How hard are they
No,
going to
we're-
race him?
We're about to see some.
We're gonna see big blocks.
Yeah, we're
Big
gonna
blocks.
see some big blocks from Big Jim here. So.
Also, a thing you could worry about: if a yellow comes out, then these guys have track position.
Oh, if a yellow comes out, this changes everything.
So that's another play for them.
You're gonna see these guys put in some
Oh,
qualifying setups.
Brennan may have gotten the
And,
apron. Well, the 11's there.
11 is going.
He's
Hey,
going to
you
go around
gonna
the
look to the
outside.
outside.
42 can't do anything.
The 3 kill. He's gonna pass them all in the front stretch almost.
Yeah, Brennan has a choice now. Oh, he
He blocked him.
And
Oh,
the
the
3 forced the 8
pushed
wide.
him.
But look at
And
through the
that's
middle.
good.
3 wide move in the middle.
And clear.
And
Wow.
that's
You want to talk about a powerhouse move? I think that's the move of the race. I'm calling it right now. Joe, put up the slide right now. Joe, move the race. Go. Do it.
Go back to that insane replay of what just happened. A 5-hour energy, big move of the race.
Play it in reverse. Oh, contact
the
between
3.
the 8 and the 3.
Well, they've been racing each other all night, so they might be having
they're
some
used
fun.
to it.
Man, that has to be crushing, though, for those 3 cars right there.
Yeah.
Now you're just watching the 11 pull away.
They're just hoping a yellow comes out.
Or maybe
Well,
you
with
are
how
the
they've
yellow.
been racing,
Or the 11's controller dies.
The 11's controller dies.
We're coming back to 12 to go right there.
I'm getting words from the official. There's debris on the track. Caution's out.
Be insane.
Oh, the 48 sent to 17. That's
48 is fresher tires.
Now remember, once we have 5 to go,
Yep, no
cautions
yellows.
are done.
this battle for second could be interesting.
Yeah, I think we're going to do what NBC does and not focus on the leader and just focus on the battle that is interesting.
Oh, Harvick spins the 18.
What? Oh, we don't talk about that. Michigan, right? I think.
Nope.
What? You sure?
Are you?
Let's not bring up what race it was so we have a happy commentator.
Bardo, you're dumb.
Why am I dumb?
You don't know what race
Kerry
it
blocks
is.
it out of his mind, Eli, don't worry.
Yeah, he probably did.
Meanwhile, 10 laps to go.
I'm confused on what race we're talking.
Oh, Brennan just sent it on the 3.
That's okay. That's okay.
To be fair, their best chance of winning is if they all wreck each other.
Oh well, they're trying. They're
Now, did the 3 try to get below the... Oh, that was actually really close. I just saw the replay of it on Joe's stream here.
oh, the 3 in the wall.
Brett might be able to get to second out of this because he pitted with the 11. He just got up to 4th there. Is that staying out? Oh, well, arrow. Yeah, for some of these drivers, their only shot to win would be a yellow coming out. So, I mean, I'm not saying someone would
Brett.
wreck someone intentionally, but
If it benefits you, I guess.
or a teammate, Clint Boyer.
I'm just going to throw this out here. This is the biggest lead the
Oh, the
11
42.
has had all night. He has literally a full set of corners between them. Or
He has half a
pretty close to
straightaway.
them. About a half a corner between them two.
Well, Brett's moving up
once
to
he got
3rd
out
here.
front, he just started cruising.
48, 42 in a hard battle for 4th position. Brett's going for 2nd on Brennan. Easily got it.
Not really. Brennan's going to get that run on the top side.
Brett has fresher tires though.
What about the 48 here?
He also has fresher tires. They can throw it in there, slide up. Oh, where's Brandon gonna go? Oh, 48 blocked it.
Now, Brennan's not going to be too happy about that block.
Brandon's just trying to conserve his tires with how
The question
worn they
is, can they run
Ooh.
down the 11?
Can
don't
they
think
wreck
so.
or not? That's the thing.
big blocks. Well, we're coming up on the point of no return.
Well,
Yeah, I was going to say, where are we on the consider?
Well, there's 6 to go. So
Okay,
at the
so
at
next
the
time
start
by-
finish line,
Yeah.
cautions are turned off.
So essentially,
So we'll focus on the 11 here. And
the race is over.
yeah, right here, the 11
Right
coming to the
about now.
line. 5 to go. No yellow.
Race is official.
So if
now.
there's a wreck, there's no yellow.
oh, the 48 sent it in Brett.
Brett might try and get that side draft here. He might try and pinch him off in turn 3 and 4.
No.
They gave him a lot of room.
The 48 might have hit the
48
apron
hit
there.
the
He's
apron,
going up the
yeah.
track, but he's going to be
Whoa.
able to recover.
Maybe that's why he gave him a lot of room.
Yeah, maybe he knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, 4 to go in an intense battle for second. I mean, there's 5 cars here.
Now, let's be honest. At the beginning of this race, do you think Brett was going to be in second place here near the end of it?
Not after he missed pit road and had to back
Yeah.
up to get to the commitment line and then go back down pit road. They had a speeding penalty with the 48.
Yeah. So pit road has not been the best for Brett, but he's definitely making it work here.
He's had a really good car. Just unfortunate brakes.
Just not as good as Big Jim.
No.
I think
No.
Oh,
Big
the
Jim,
48. Jesus.
I think it's safe to say that Big Jim was a surprise to all of us with how well he is. And,
Craig
how well
and
he
Arrow.
races.
42 might be slamming the 48 a little. We have 2 to go right here for the 11. 48, 42, 00 the battle, along with maybe the 8 of Brennan if he starts to fade back to them.
Oh, the 48.
That's Trem to the...
Oh, he blocked
no.
him. Oh, that ain't
Trem
gonna
might
end well.
send him. Yep. Well, white flag for the 11. 48 loose.
White flag sponsored by whoever we're sponsored by.
Sponsored by Winter. Get it? Because
I
it's
think we
a
should
white flag.
all go on board with the 11 here as he.
I'm watching this 48 and 00. That's.
Watching the 11 down the backstretch. We'll get to that battle for 4th or whatever.
I don't think he's close enough to send
The
it.
one and
3 and
two.
4.
Well,
Big Jim's going to strike first in the Winter Series.
we
Dominant.
thought he was going to do it. We
Checkered
thought
flag.
him running out of fuel was going to cost him there, but he didn't let that phase
Brett
him.
2nd. Brennan 3rd. Arrow 4th. 5th place to Trem. Craig 6th.
Jocko wrecked before the start-finish line.
Well, that's
Not sure
not
what
good.
happened there.
You normally don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. But hey, congratulations to Big Jim.
Yep.
Absolute
Dominant.
domination. We'll have to see if we can get him in here for an interview or not.
Easily led the most laps. Easily the fastest car, and even with that mistake early on.
We'll have to be sure if we do get him in here is to ask him what happened there. But yeah, I mean, while we're waiting, what did you guys think of the first ever Winter Series league race?
It was fun.
It was clean.
Typical
I
Las
liked it.
Vegas.
Hello.
Brandon, we'll
I am going to invite the top 3. One of the top 3.
they're up top 3. All right,
Top 3.
You guys enjoy that?
It was fun.
we did.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
There were some
good.
tempers.
A little bit.
Yeah, we saw some incidences there that we won't talk about. Do you guys want to start with the winner here and then go down first, second, third, or?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Well, I believe he's in
you
here.
have your
Big
card
Jim.
settings right, by the way.
Yo.
You have your card.
Absolute, pretty much domination from you here today. Once we started going here, you pretty much got out front and started pulling away, and then last little run there, once you did get out front, you were gone. Just take us what was going through your head throughout that entire race there.
Just to hit my marks, especially turn 1. I found something down there, like last year. I found something down there where if you really hold that white line, I mean, you don't really lose much speed on exit. So I was just trying to hit that line consistently, and I mean, I think it worked. I think I did it.
I would
pretty
say
nice.
it worked. I would say it
All
worked
right.
pretty well.
Yeah, just worked a little bit. Hey, what happened? Pit stop 1. You run out of fuel there?
I did. I was
Yeah.
paying so much attention to the right rear, and I completely beamed it and ran out of fuel.
We saw you there on the back stretch. We were like, huh, he's slowing, isn't he? And then, we were starting to get a little worried there, but luckily you did make it to pit road.
Yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna have to be practicing is looking at both the fuel gauge and the tire meter. I gotta look at both of those.
Well, luckily it didn't affect you too much. Eli, got any questions for him?
No, not really.
All right.
He
Well,
made me look smart. He made me look smart though.
yeah, you were Eli's pick to win, so
Yeah.
Hey,
you didn't do
I
us
have
too well.
I have a quick
Our picks finished
question.
in the top 2.
I have a quick question. Do you expect to come into today dominating like you did?
not really. I don't know many. I mean, I know some of the guys in here. I know Brent. I know Chasing. I know they're really solid drivers, but I didn't know much about Tremendation. I didn't know much about just your average. I didn't know much about a lot of guys in there, so it was definitely kind of a feel out race where I got to see kind of how everyone would race me, and I'd say they raced me pretty cleanly. So I think in terms of if I expected dominating, no, I didn't, but I'm glad I did.
Well, I don't know about the other two commentators here, but definitely my move of the race was your
Yep.
pass for the lead there on
I
that little
agree.
last stretch there where you made it 3 wide in the middle and you just drove away. So, well, congrats to you on being the first ever winner in the Winners Series Racing League here, and hope you go celebrate pretty hard.
Yeah, great, man. Thank you.
All right, second place,
Brett.
Brett Sierra.
Brett, you were train eyes
Yes,
pick,
sir.
and then you messed up pit road a bunch. What was wrong with pit road today?
I had a really rough race. So I started the race on the wrong controller, so I was stuck at about 75% throttle, and that's why I ran in the back.
Oh, so it was like
And,
550 horsepower?
Yeah, pretty
You were
much.
simulating
I
it.
literally like it was actually really realistic because I cracked it just a little bit and I was on the throttle throughout the entire corner, but I was able to hold on to everyone's draft. I actually surprised myself. It was really difficult to keep up, but the car felt amazing because I was down on power. So I go to pit, miss pit road, change controllers on the pit stop, go to the second pit stop before the intermission, and what was it? I took 2, I believe, because I was behind, and so it was once again slow there, and yeah, I had a rough race. I couldn't keep. Then I had steering issues there in the beginning of stage 3. Got better. I was hanging with Tango, sitting there 8th, 9th, all stage 3, and after pit stops, I shot off like a rocket. I came out of pit road 9th and ended up 2nd in about 20 laps. So. Really, really good.
Pretty sure you left out a speeding penalty too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I did do that. Did do that. I slammed Tango on the pit road, and I feel bad about it, but yeah, I
I
did
got
that.
a quick thing here. First off, there is no stages in this league.
I was going to
That's
say,
true.
I don't know what
All
you're
right.
talking about stages,
Oh.
I
but
just was
okay.
gonna let him have
I'm
it.
dumb.
I was like, whatever.
I'm dumb.
Second of all, I don't think the broadcast caught it, but you actually got a penalty on one of the restarts.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I did have that too. So
Oh, Fred.
coming to the
He had
restart.
everything tonight.
Coming to the restart, I got slammed by Arrow, and it literally shot me forward, and at that time, the leaders were already going, so I was like, you know what, I'll go with it, and so I shot it to the inside, and then Tango was like, yep, you have to give back all your spots. I was like, oh, come on. I was like, they were going, and he's like, well, you passed before the line, so I was like, okay, fine.
It is a black and white rule. so-
Another thing.
Oh,
when
God.
I took 2,
everything.
when I took 2 coming to the intermission, I crossed the finish line with 0% tire wear, and I made it all the way around that lap on 0 without blowing it.
Did you take a trip to Area 51 as well? Do you want to add in anything else like that?
Probably.
Did you go anywhere else?
It was a really up and down race. It was struggling.
Well, I mean, us up here in here, we didn't really expect you to be up front from the way it looked at from the beginning of the race. But I'm glad to say you did prove us wrong, though. You did finish 2nd. So,
I'm very impressed with my speed there that last run.
I think you're the first ever driver to do a controller change throughout a pit stop and still finish a top
That's like
3.
handing a steering wheel through
Yeah.
the window.
Yeah.
That proves to you that we're a video game. We don't do driver changes, we do controller changes.
From one bad controller to the next.
So congratulations on your second place finish here, and we'll have to see if you can carry that momentum into next week's race.
Hey, he likes the next course.
Thank you.
So,
I think he
What
does.
is
like
it?
Indy Road
It's
Course.
Indy Road Course.
Oh, bad. I'm excited.
All right then. So on to our third place.
Hi.
It's the owner.
It must have been rigged.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the beginning of the race here we had a little talk about if you ended up winning today, if it would be considered rigged or not. So we didn't
I thought I had a
have to
chance.
go about that question. You finished third. So tell us about your race.
That was a hell of a lot of fun. That may have been boring from the broadcast with 10 people, but it was great.
Nah.
That first
Sounds
run,
sarcastic.
it was good. I think we might have to look at Big Jim's car.
Uh-oh.
Nitrous in it or something. We'll update that later. But yeah, it was a fun race. I think I choked a little bit because what happened there in that final run when Big Jim passed us like 3 wide or whatever that was. So me, Chase, and Craig were pushing each other, okay? But Jim had the faster tires. I went high to block Jim, and I went low to try and cut off Chase, but I wasn't clear. I shot up the track, and Jim just went through the middle and pulled away by like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So I choked that. I'll take a P3 though. Like Brett, I like the next track. So good and solid day.
Brendan, I can appreciate a man that is aggressive on pit strategy. And you were that man tonight. You're like the first one on pit road every single pit cycle. I really like that.
I think that at least that final run, I think it kind of paid off a little bit because the thing is, I signaled the pit and we were all in the same party, you know, we were communicating. And Chase tried to duck under me. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm pitting with you. So we pit together and yeah. I didn't really want to try the overcut because I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I like the undercut though, and I think it paid off at some point.
So I got a question, but this is from a official looking standpoint. Officials is what I should say. The one restart, I believe it was the second one, where it was Big Jim and Tremendation on the front row there. We in the booth here thought it was Big Jim, the control car, but from what we saw, it looked like Tremendation just kind of flew out front there. Do you know what exactly happened?
You know, I'm not really sure. I think we told Trem to call it because you know, common sense. Okay, we got choose cone, right?
Yeah, the
And
guy
you
on the
would think-
inside's the leader.
You would think that Big Jim would take the bottom, especially at a track that is probably pretty good on the inside lane. But he took the high side, so we automatically thought, "Oh, hey, Tremination's the leader. Call the restart." So I don't think I realized that until now.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah, we just weren't quite sure, so we didn't
Yeah,
know if there
we
would
were a
been
little confused.
Yeah.
But
I
it didn't
think
really affect
it's
anything.
Okay, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay though.
It's all right. It's just the growing pains here. So, I mean, that's all the questions I have. I don't know about you guys.
I just had to ask about the strategy. I was a big
All
fan.
right, Eli.
I got none.
Kind of quiet with interviews.
That's not my. That's not my.
Hopefully, the broadcast enjoyed. I'll watch back the broadcast, see what happened there.
I
Also,
didn't say no. I didn't
Kira's
say no
getting
bad
confused a little
words.
bit.
I didn't say no bad
I
words.
think the people that actually let one slip was me and Joe, if I'm being honest with you.
I
Yeah,
didn't let one
see?
slip. I forced one out. Well, I didn't.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, but we got good tracks coming up. We got Indy Road Course.
Yep.
Put Kansas, Iowa. Looking forward to it.
Oh, I think we are too.
I think Trey has
So?
to send us out. since
All
he-
right, will do. Well, ladies and gents, that was the Winter Series Racing League here from Las Vegas, the Big Money Gambler 200. Congratulations to Big Jim on winning the first ever
Oh.
league race in this series.
Big,
And, what?
Big Jim won the big
Oh.
money game. Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is. Well, with that being said, we all hope you have a fantastic night, and we'll catch you next week for, what was it, the Indy Road Course.
Yes.
I don't remember the name of the race. but we'll figure it out whenever we get there.
The Twisty Brickyard 100.
The Quipsy Brickyard 100?
Twisty.
The Twisty Brickyard 100. We come up with creative names here, ladies and gents.
Yep.
Well, I think that's going to sign us off.